Hey everyone, welcome to this first video in this Urban Analytics channel. My name is Ilgi, and on this channel we will explore how data can help us understand cities and promote equity. Everything from housing and transportation to green space and climate and public services. I work with urban data and spatial analytics, and I wanted to create this space to have practical, hands-on workflows using open data, Python, and real city data sets so you can follow along and build your own projects. I am coming from the field of architecture and built environment, urban studies, so my channel would be especially helpful if you're also coming from these fields. But as well, if you're looking for a guide that will help you build skills in urban informatics, you're very welcome here. I got a new computer, so I figured we'd start right from the beginning, setting up Python, getting Jupyter running, and then installing main libraries like Pandas, Geopandas, and then jumping onto NYC Open Data to grab a dataset and then make some quick maps. First, I'm going to the Conda Forge GitHub site and downloading Conda Forge for macOS. And then open terminal on Mac. So the first thing that I'm doing is opening downloads and then write sudo chmod +x and copy the name of the file that we downloaded from Conda Forge. It will ask for a password and enter the password that you have for your computer, and it will start downloading Conda Forge, and then it will ask you if you accept the license terms. You say yes and download the rest of the files. So the next thing that we are doing is just rerunning terminal and seeing if Python is already installed in our computer. Then let's make a fresh environment for this project. I'll call it Urban Analytics. It will first load the necessary packages for it, and then we will need to say yes to proceed. Say yes to proceed, and then we're going to activate with Conda Activate Urban Analytics. Then we're going to use this environment only. As soon as that is done, we're going to need to install the libraries that we'll need. Pandas for data, Geopandas for spatial stuff, Matplotlib for quick maps and plots, Jupyter for notebooks, and Folium for interactive maps. After everything necessary has downloaded, we're going to go ahead and write Jupyter Notebook on our terminal and wait for Jupyter to open. And then we're going to choose Documents, say Allow. We're going to start a new folder, call it Urban Analytics, and then go into this folder and open a new Python file. We're going to name this NYC Data Maps, and then go to NYC Open Data. We're going to choose a nice, fun data set, which is squirrel census for Central Park. We're going to download it as GeoJSON. Once it's downloaded, we can go ahead and get back to our Python file and import Geopandas as GPD and create the squirrels dataset using GPD read file and link it to the new file, the GeoJSON file, in our computer. Now, that's arrived and has a lot of columns. We are seeing the first 5 rows with head. Now we want to see all the columns that's in it. So I want to see the primary fur color, and I want to classify the squirrels based on their primary fur color. So what I'm doing is copying that and finding the unique values. So now what we're going to do after that is to drop all the values that do not have a primary fur color value. So we're going to use drop now for that and just execute that. And after that, we're going to create a color map. So a color map is a dictionary created for your values that's going to translate it into colors as Matplotlib will understand. So gray for gray, cinnamon, I say for cinnamon, but there's no cinnamon color, so I'm going to change later. Black for black. And then I realized that there's no cinnamon color, so I change it to orange. Then we're gonna just import Matplotlib and then create a new column named color for squirrels. And we're gonna copy the primary fur color, and then we're gonna use our color map to fill in all the colors that we have defined for the colors of squirrels. And now we're gonna plot it using Matplotlib, and we're gonna use the new color column, and then we have all of the squirrels according to their colors on a map. Then we are trying to make an interactive map, this time importing Folium. Folium is another library that serves us to make interactive maps. For that, we're gonna need the actual location. So we are entering the center of NYC here, and we're gonna mark it as a zoom start at 14, and we're gonna use the tiles CartoDB positron, which is a nice gray base, to be honest. I like it. Then we're gonna create a for loop. So the for loop is for iteration of each row in a data set. We're gonna enter the color. We're gonna get the color from the primary fur color column. So from there, we're gonna create Folium circle marker, and inside that we have like multiple lines indented, and we're gonna, of course, take the location again with each of the rows, the geometry y and x, so that gives us the latitude and longitudes of all of the squirrels as they were seen. We are also taking the color information from the color column, and then we're going to say fill true, fill color, and that's going to fill with the color that we have for each squirrel. And we're going to say fill opacity 0.6 and make the indentations correct and add to M, which is going to be our map. So when we visualize M, we have a scrollable, zoomable map that shows all of the squirrels in Central Park, classified with the color. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the first video, and see you in the next one.